What is up, guys? BCD here, and today I just want to go over the new changes to the Crucible that Bungie has recently released, or at least showed off in their stream, on their Twitch stream today. So basically, I'll just be going over the highlights of the stream, what changes are coming in Forsaken. So some of the quick looks at the new slot changes is that they are steering away from slots in general and more on maintenance of ammo. So power weapons or heavy doesn't really get any good changes, but they really don't need to do so. Power ammo is in a good spot already. All special weapons in the first or second slot give you only enough ammo to kill 2 enemies. So if you are running 3 shotguns, you will start with 1 bullet in each chamber for slot 1 and slot 2. And none in the heavy. So if you have a primary weapon and a shotgun in the second slot, you will still get those 2 shotgun ammo bullets and vice versa. So if it was in slot 1, you'll still get the 2. Same thing goes for all special weapon types like shotgun, fusion, and sniper. Sidearms will remain the same. Obviously, we all know that there will be random rolls again. This is definitely a welcome change because I was just tired of shredding everything I had a copy of and just not having anything to look forward to. So not only will it bring back the excitement of each drop, but it'll also help with extending the meta. I also like how they went in and didn't just bring back old stuff to make people happy, because let's be honest, even though the game was fun back then in D1, it still had a lot of flaws. I'm really just ready to see what the community comes up with and comes to agreement with on best mods and best perks, so I can go in and mod myself. So another big update for the weapon slots is the new mod system in general. So they made it random, but at the same time they threw in a new random layer, a non-random layer in the mod system, so it doesn't make the game stale or a tedious grind. It keeps the drops interesting, but people don't have to play for hours to get the guy roll they are looking for. So some weapons will come slotted with mods you may want on another weapon, and a new system actually gives you the ability to shred the weapon, which will relinquish the roll mod so you can keep it, and you can place it into any weapon you want that accepts the mod. When the video was playing, they didn't really show any restrictions, but they didn't say that there wasn't any either. So I will keep my eye out on that, on the cost and what can be placed and what. But right now, it didn't show any restrictions from weapon to weapon. So what they also did was they changed the time to kill for most weapons, adding an emphasis on precision damage. So they showed off the triple tap for the hand cannon that's coming back. So the 2 shots to the body, 1 to the head will now kill opponents. Definitely a welcome return. They also showed off that all weapons currently are getting a buff for damage on precision as well as body to keep up with the new time to kill implementation. So not only are they tweaking the hand cannon, but everything else is essentially getting a boost too, which is great. The 2-hit melee kills are back. So this will finally allow me to run my Warlock Titan class and basically make it come full circle. This will make a huge difference in my running gun play. Get ready for like soldier charges and Russian Titans. Now, the way that they decide to balance this is, like I said, that ammo management. People will spawn with enough to kill 2 people, but they also can get it off other people's corpses. So there will be no special ammo crates like, in D1 where you can sit around and just wait for the special ammo and then run around. That is not going to happen. You have to actually get it off people. So you have to actually go kill somebody to actually get it back. So they're trying to bring that skill in instead of you just waiting to get a bunch of shotgun rounds and run around with a shotgun. This still got to be tested over time. To really give it the okay. But I'm glad that they're trying something else and not just giving back the same old same, essentially. Like I said, shoulder charge is back with the 1-hit kill. So get ready for some shoulder charges. They bumped most of the supers, so most supers will have a little bit of an increase in either damage or duration to stay up to snuff on the self-dub, go faster than fast update. They state for sure that the golden gun will add 2 more seconds on the clock when running around, and that's pretty much it. They said the storm transfer would be able to kill faster, but they really didn't give any specifics. So we'll have to test that when that actually comes out, because they really didn't give us anything to go off of that. All right, so the mod systems, they have they have a mod now. They have just implemented more mods. So they have a mod for radar to come back quicker, mods for faster super recharge. They changed the stacks from 3 to 5 times for grenade recharges, so you can stack it 3 to 5 times more. Well, you can stack any recharge for grenades and things like that 5 times over now versus the 3 times. They simplified the mods where you don't have to have a certain class on to get the buff. So it's just overall, so no more arc resistant, solar, bull. So they created mods for weapon perks, and then they also changed the masterwork to have 10% increase in type versus 5%. So they did show off some of the costs for implementing the changes and adding mods with the masterwork. The masterwork is pretty much still going to be the most cost expensive. You can increase it from tier 1 to tier 10, and it's all different costs as you contribute to increase the tier overall. So it's kind of like it was getting pretty expensive as you got closer and closer to the tier 10. But yeah, I mean, it's a 10% increase, so I guess it's worth it. I don't know. But overall, the changes look as if they really put some thought into it, and they want to make sure that they're not just adding chaos into the Crucible. So with the changes, what I foresee is much faster gameplay, more heroic plays, and a lot more unique play styles. So Graviton Lance may still be good, but you'll also have something else. But I really want to hold off giving it the okay until I actually play it, because you never know. But right now, what we was watching, what I'm seeing, background footage that you're going to be looking at, it shows as if they're actually implementing changes and they're actually thinking about it, and they're actually, making sure the community is getting what they're asking for versus not delivering, just giving some type of fan service to get people to buy their Forsaken DLC. So I do like what they're doing. I do like the direction they're going in. Just hopefully they keep it up, and hopefully it is going to live up to expectations. But that is pretty much it. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you like this commentary, thought this was interesting, thought it was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. But I'm done here. But as always, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.